Time now for an update from Fox Carolina News and Fox Carolina Weather. Weather rates certified most accurate.
Good afternoon. We continue to follow breaking news out of San Jose, California. Let's go to foxcarolina.com right now. It's our top story. You can see an aerial view of that scene. It is where 8 people were gunned down this morning at the San Jose light rail yard. The gunman taking his own life. Now, the LA Times reporting from sources this was a disgruntled worker. He showed up this morning at a meeting and opened fire. We're told he first set his home on fire, according to the LA Times. And then he drove to the light rail where he opened fire. And again, that is breaking at this hour. You can watch more video here at foxcarolina.com. But again, at least 8 people have died. We know several were also hurt in this shooting. We'll have the very latest coming up on the 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock news. And of course, we should learn a lot more by tonight on the 10 o'clock news. Our other story, of course, is the heat. We'll get to Chief Meteorologist Kendra Kent in just a moment, but we have an update to an EMT worker who was hit earlier this week while responding to a call. And look at the suspect's mugshot. She's laughing in her mugshot. This woman right here is accused of actually backing into a EMT worker earlier this week. It happened on Keller Road in Taylor's. We had put out this picture of the suspect's vehicle. It was a woman driving a Toyota Tacoma truck. Well, today we heard through tips and through surveillance, they were able to arrest and tie Jennifer Rose Case to this hit and run involving that EMT worker. We're working to get more information about this, but you can read more on that inside our Fox Carolina News app and here on our website. We're told a child was actually inside that truck at the time that EMT worker was backed into. And of course, we're following the latest on the COVID-19 vaccine. As we track the vaccine here at foxcarolina.com, you can compare the numbers across our 3 state regions and looking at the ones across the United States as well. You can submit your questions to us as well. We're also following a homicide over in Clinton. We first broke this story right here on foxcarolina.com. This was the scene off Highway 56, Countryside Circle. It happened at the Countryside Apartments there. We know a woman was shot and killed. A person of interest is in custody. As of 3:45, the coroner's office has not released the victim's identity, and we have not learned the suspect's name either. And breaking news right now, I did want to give you an update. There is a deadly motorcycle crash under investigation right now on Garrison Road. So if you live in that area, in the Pelzer area of Greenville County, that's why the Highway Patrol and the coroner are out there. It was dispatched just before 1:30 this afternoon. So we'll have much more on that. Again, it is a deadly motorcycle crash, Garrison Road in Pelzer. But look at this right now. It's always up here at the top of the homepage. Our weather box, 93 degrees, folks. And look at that. It is still going to be warm as we head into the nighttime hours. Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Kendra Kent. I'll tell you, Kendra, I just had to wipe the sweat off me. Walking into the building, It is hot and it's humid out there.
It really is, and we're going to continue to see these conditions into Thursday. Very little rain to cool us down, but there could be a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, mainly in the mountains as we go through this evening, but isolated activity is possible in the upstate. Otherwise, mostly clear and lows down into the mid-60s. In the mountains, low 60s, a few clouds. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, temperatures warm right back up. Upstate, we'll be looking at temps in the low 90s as we head toward the middle part of the afternoon, and then cooling down into the mid-80s as we get into the evening. About a 30% chance of rain in the mountains with highs in the low 80s there. A cold front is on the way. I think Cody's going to like this one. We'll talk about that. The falling temperatures for the holiday weekend on the 4, 5, and 6 o'clock newscasts. And again at 10 and 11, and download the Fox Carolina app.